between Charles Davis and Charles. The anticipation, the hype, the media coverage, all in the rear-view mirror now. We can finally get down to playing some football.
Yeah, don't worry about that, partner. I'll ride or die with you anytime. You know that. But here's the best thing about this. Everyone talks about trying to keep things normal as they approach for Super Bowl. There is no such thing as normal. The pageantry, the hype, all of that is more intense than anyone could ever imagine. What you're trying to do is embrace it in one way and make sure it doesn't totally knock you off your game. That's why the night before the big one, teams often switch hotels, try and give those guys that last chance to breathe a little bit before they go out and play.
On first down, Watson. Open man is Trey Burton. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Set. 19. 50. 50. Oh, you got 10?
Throwing again is Watson. This one into the hands of Burton. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. They'll run it now out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Like 22 is coming, 22 is coming. Mike. You're Mike. Jim.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Watson forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for the loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Out of the gun, Watson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again. And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
22, Mark 22. Here we go, D. Anxious, 734. Me and you. It's me and you. Hey, wahoo.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr got his man. It's Williams. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Strip that ball.
Play action. Now it's Carr. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Houston. 56 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely. Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans push further out in front. 2 excellent drives for them to start this game, both ending with touchdown passes. Yeah, they're off and running, even though they finished things off through the air. You got to like
what you're seeing from him so far. Being able to maneuver offense, take care of the football, and then ring that bell at the end with, as you said, 2 touchdown passes.
Well, I know he hurting, though. I stung
so with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
On offensive series, boy, I threw that bitch
and
about
no return
70
on
yards.
this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
You're doing all that crossing shit out of I-4 and close, gonna make you pay.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson sliding out of the pocket.
Back.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
31's the mic. Let's get some penetration.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson.
Oh, that's all day. Look at that.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports.
The boys is locked down, huh? My secondary may not be that fast, but they ain't playing that shit.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in.
You're already fucked up.
Hey, orbit.
Oh, buddy. I hope you're not a man-to-man.
Hey, keep 6. Keep 6.
Carr now on 1st down. Flush to his right.
Beam his ass up, Scotty.
Right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Well, he's been the guy. Already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one.
In fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
You're mine. Smooth. 22. Let's go. Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
Now Carr. Catch made by Slayton. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now a play fake. Carr. That's complete to Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Oh, I didn't change my audibles up.
On play action, it's Carr. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. 5-yard.
You ain't supposed to be in the game, man. You slow down the routes because you slow. Route combinations ain't even working like they supposed to because you in the game. Shit. Get your ass out of here.
On the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Don't get up out of that shit, buddy.
Get in the weight room.
Yeah, run some base defense.
To throw again on second down. Carr. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Justin Jones there on the stop. Second and 5 now. Carr. This is caught by Williams. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Nice.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keep setting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Oh, you asshole.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver, Josh Reynolds. But it'll be second and goal.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter. But you don't
want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
And the Panthers first down.
You figured it out, huh? You had to stay in the pocket to beat me, bro.
2 minutes remain in this opening half of Super Bowl 55.
I'm about to blitz the shit out you, though. Come second half, I'm going to go ahead and put you away. Damn bunch. Let's see if you try that stupid-ass sneaking shit.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Are we on that?
Watson.
Oh, yeah. We on that, bro.
Side of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally,
goddamn next man up
for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Another try after the first down sack.
Come here.
And that is incomplete here. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it'll bring up third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go
don't know how you want.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Watson
Oh, okay,
Got an
boy.
open man,
You
that's
lucky
Campbell.
Archuleta not fast. I'd have knocked your ass off.
Well-executed 22-yard gain.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Show some
I don't know how you got through that hole.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
At the Texans' 40-yard line.
See what you want.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Watson.
I knew that was going to happen.
Campbell making the catch.
As soon as I called that play.
Into the end zone, touchdown, Carolina. Paris Campbell, 40 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
Damn, I ain't got that much time left either.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Carr now to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, box truck, box truck. Big stop, G. Big stop, let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Tressway now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Let's take it inside his own 40. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get the field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Where you going?
Watson. And he can't find a receiver,
buddy?
He's brought down.
Where are you going?
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
That's how you been beating y'all all year, huh? Let me see if I can get you to just run the ball right quick.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? From the gun, here's Watson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
No, you crazy.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Interception, baby. All day.
Texans take
What
over
plays
first
that
and
out of
10
this?
at their own 4-yard line.
I ran some on somebody earlier today, boy. I think it was this one. It gotta be this one. Yeah, boy, I ran that bit earlier. That bit was a dot.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go for vertical. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in
get out the end zone, bro.
He can't get away.
Okay.
Carr is going to go
take
down,
that.
and that is a safety. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 Orlando. They're standing by as Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report.
It would make me fumble that
both teams ready after the halftime spectacle. And we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I think I done had enough of you, so I'm gonna go ahead and do your due diligence, get you up out of here.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And again, it's Chubb.
Bro, what are you doing?
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Carr going to try and throw on third down. Got a man, Slayton. His fifth catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Carr now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Throwing now is Carr.
Oh my God, bro.
Too strong.
Oh, you lucky.
And take him down. Eric Kendricks.
I don't know why that happened.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. A toss play to Chubb. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Oh, yeah!
This is Carr inside the 15. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina
the Madden guys, boy. On my side, all because you wanted to run cover 2.
45 yards.
Might as well keep doing what you've been doing, bro. Don't get out of it now.
This for field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Carr.
Let me get that.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Carr going to throw. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking it off.
They'll give it to Chubb, and he's in for the score. Touchdown.
Pete Carroll call in the red zone, though.
Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Texans push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Going on hit power on Archuleta. So Marcus, if you're watching, just know whatever points I win, you should go and hit power Archuleta, because that should have been he should have knocked this motherfucker out. Throw you a bone around.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
TJ Green.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Ooh, man, I'm
tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
From the 45 on second down, Watson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Doing nothing but hurting yourself, bro, by not trying to score.
So a first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. They'll run it now out of the gun. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second and 11 now. Watson.
Don't worry about that. That shit out of here, boy.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion.
With some
They've been very
cohesive,
knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Gun, you trips. Is that a formation I got? I think so. Go ahead and run that post route, bro. Run the backside. Yeah.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
Shit out of here.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Go on defense with TJ Green, so now I got motherfuckers hurting back at safety. All right, so I feel like you're going to run another out route to get the first.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. Here's Watson. And for a third time,
did I not call it? Did I not call it?
Green with a pick.
Did I not call it?
These guys are going to take over at the
44-yard
line.
Just saying.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily,
like
we look at the
another
offense and say,
route,
what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Oh!
He
I should have known that was going to happen.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
He's playing too damn far back. He got a Dory Jackson playing safety. Oh, now I really got to go at you now. Trying to get that added speed.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's coming.
Oh, sack. Let's go.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Boy, stuck to your ass like glue, boy.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this
break. Go ahead and wrap this
You're
up.
watching the NFL
ain't got enough time to
on
win,
EA
bro.
Sports. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Jam something up.
Now Watson.
Oh, what you doing?
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
I bet y'all wondering how I got these
It's a
motherfuckers
wonder
stuck to
just
their
to
ass
move
like
around
this,
back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Here's Watson.
Look. All right, man, your play caller predicted.
He's
Make it throw another pick.
63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson.
Oh, I should have stuck with
Catch made here by Campbell. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him,
keep on wasting
why
time
not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Give me some.
Again, it's Watson.
Jam God.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Jam God. Out there on the sideline, baby.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Watson now to throw.
Oh, that's going out.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds.
That's a good play call,
big
though.
call there. That brings up 4th.
He ain't got enough. He ain't got enough accuracy to make that throw. Here we go. Let me see if I can. See if I get the sack.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. Fletcher Cox, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
It was fun. While it lasted. Man, if I can, I'm finna try you, bro.
So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. They'll let this go for the end zone.
Disrespected Mike.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Y'all are not going to leave Mike
Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
This pass finds its way to Williams. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now Carr looking for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, my God.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Oh.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Let's go, goddammit.
Near the 42. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
It's crazy, man.
Pull it together.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
We're good.
Here's Carr to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Throw an out route, huh?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense.
And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football.
It's caught inside the 25.
Man, he's slow.
Panthers touchdown. DK Metcalf. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I mean, at least now it look like a Super Bowl score, though. Don't look like no bullshit. 27-9. I ain't never seen a score like that.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr.
He dropped it.
And
oh, my God.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
You got to save it,
bro. Being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Whitney merciless. His second sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls. Only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him.
The last one should have been a dime.
Yeah, there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard
line. He just dropped that jump.
Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. They'll run on first down. Swift, and he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Faking the give. Now Watson.
Oh, come here.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Get in there.
19, and this results in 6. Touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ooh, I need to do some good, real good drafting. I got some holes I need to fix.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play.
All right. I got you. Go ahead, run it again.
Out of the gun, Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson, and he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Fletcher Cox bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
You ain't got enough shit that don't go far enough down the field, bro.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Watson.
Throw it.
And that will be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. Like glue out here,
you're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here we go on 4th. Watson. He'll find Metcalf. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Come on, throw that.
Now it's Watson.
Oh, come here.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Answer though. If I won defensive back of the year, so that means I had to be the top defensive back in my category. Why
this
is
offense was on the move.
extra?
Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Not come over here.
To the air yet again. Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Let it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Check.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And the Lone Star State has a new champion. It's the Houston Texans, kings of the Super Bowl.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Boys got to come out first play of the game.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
Lombardi game. Ooh, that was tough. That was tough, though. Oh, let me get these points right quick. Let me go ahead and, yeah, Nick Nelson finna get the upgrade. Might keep you on the squad. Let me see what Deshaun Elliott look like. You got some speed on you? Nope, you slow. You finna get cut. Danny Johnson, I don't even know who this is. He finna get cut. You ain't good at one particular thing. You can't even tackle. Cut. He cut. No, you cut. Cut. Back up. You about 30, ain't you? Cut. 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 Chubb. Need you to get some more speed, bro. Speed upgrade on that. There you go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do about one more speed upgrade on Nick Chubb in the season, and it's gonna be a wrap. That's all I need is a little speed at running back. They really hold Pat Peterson though by not giving him an X factor though. That's ridiculous. How you get defensive back of the year and don't get, you know what I'm saying? That don't even make sense. That shit backwards, bro. Quarterback got some shit, but you know, he about to ride the pine. Montez Sweat dangerous, bro. For those that are watching, I got wideouts on the board. Anybody can go that plays receiver on my team. Doesn't really matter who I'm throwing the ball to at this point. So, you know, they ain't just going for free though. You know, just letting y'all know. They gonna go for their worth. And I got 2 X factors at wideout. He finna get cut like a motherfucking bum ass. This thing got 81 throw power, bro. You can't do. What are you good for? Can you at least catch? This motherfucker finna get cut. Backup finna get drafted. Oh, actually, the starter finna get drafted. Gildor, get better at man. Year. Fucking bomb. Fuck around, you finna get cut too, bruh. Do Nick Nelson shit. Can you tackle Nick? Nope, can't fucking tackle. Alright, man, put all your shit on slot. Okay, you got 1+ speed. Okay, might be able to work with that. About 63. Cut. Running back, tight end, D-line. Yep, D-line and running back need to get upgraded and off rip. Yep. I ain't got to worry about retaining nobody because it's fantasy, so that means I got about another 3-4 years before I got to really worry about signing somebody important. Yeah, I'm about to go hard in this hole. Boy, how long was that first pass though? That's what I need to know. Boy, that bit was dangerous. Coach said come out and hit him in the mouth on the first play of the game. 58 yards, that was it? Couldn't have been, it had to be longer than that. No, it was 58, boy. Slayton. I don't know how Slayton wouldn't play the game, bro. He came out first play on the dot. Anyway, I'm out. We got another game to play.